Question 8. Here's a shaded shape on a grid of centimetres squares. Find the perimeter of the shaded shape. Perimeter is around the outside, so we just have to count how long these lines are. One little trick that I personally use here is when I count the length of a line, I'll write it next to it, because then all I have to do is add all the numbers up. So this line is 2 centimetres across. This line down the side, 1, 2, 3, is 3 centimetres. I could just double that because it's a rectangle, but let's just be sure. 1, 2, 2 at the bottom there, and 3 there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 centimetres perimeter. Scroll down to question B. Find the area of the shaded shape. Area is the number of squares inside a shape. I could do 2 multiplied by 3, base times the height. I think it's a 6, or we can just count the squares. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's one mark, doesn't matter which method you use. 6 centimetres. Question C. Reflect the shaded shape on the mirror line. So we're going for a reflection question here. Now, the important thing with a reflection is this, that every vertex, every point of this shape has to be reflected. It needs to be at 90 degrees to the mirror line and needs to be the same distance away from the mirror line. If you've got tracing paper, this is really easy because you could just trace the line, the square, and flip it over. If you don't have access to tracing paper, this method will work for any shape. So we take this point, and it's 1 square to the line, so it's 1 square on the other side. For this point, we go 1, 2, 3 to the line, so 1, 2, 3 for the reflection. Do that for the other 2 points. Take the point, it's 1 to the line, so 1 away. We should be able to see that the final point will go here. Let's just double check it. From here we go 1, 2, 3 to the line, so it's 1, 2, 3 across. All the points, all the corners, all the vertices have been reflected. So now all that remains is using a pencil to join up these 4 parts. Remember, anytime you draw anything, make sure that it is with a pencil and a ruler. You don't have to shade it in, but there's no harm here in colouring in shape. Yeah, there should be a pencil, which I thought I'd selected. Oops. But here is my reflected shape. On the opposite side of the mirror line. Again, if you've done this without tracing paper, but you do get access to it, then just put your tracing paper over the top, trace the shape, flip it over, and make sure that it is exactly the same size and that it's the same distance away from the line. There we go. And that's full marks on that.